So when Micaiah came, Micaiah was saying that I was in the spirit and the divine council was set in heaven. God began to ask all of these who were sitting before him to say, who is going to tempt Ahab? All the angels didn't respond. And then a spirit rose up. And this spirit said to God, I'll go and become a lying spirit. Then Micaiah said to Ahab, look, Ahab, God has put a lying spirit in the mouth of your prophet. If you go into the New Testament, James said, God does not tempt anyone. But we have a prophet who is saying that in the spirit, he saw God actually commanding spirit to go and entice Ahab. Here's what you need to understand. In the Old Testament, there are two types of visions. One, there is a vision that is actually a true representation of what is in the spirit. When you saw all those people in the Old Testament seeing angels, angels are real. Angels are there in the spirit. There are also visions that are not true realities of things that are happening in the spirit. They are just pictures of things that you can use to interpret the mind of God. Daniel, when you saw those four beasts, these were not real animals that were in the spirit. No, these were symbolic of nations. So, because we have a scripture in the New Testament that says God does not entice anyone, God does not tempt anyone, we go back to the story of Micaiah. Then we analyze his vision to see if his vision was a true representation of what happened in the spirit or it was symbolic. You have an answer now. This was a symbolic vision. A symbolic vision, we don't focus on the elements or on the drama that you see in that vision. Yes, Micaiah saw the vision, but it didn't actually happen in the spirit. God never called any spirit. God never sat with his angels to discuss, to ask one of his angels to go and entice up. God doesn't do that. It was their everyday way of communication. When an Israelite would hear Micaiah saying this, they would not think that an actual court was set in heaven. Micaiah's vision, we don't focus on that drama. We focus on the message. What was the message? The message was, there is a lying spirit in the mouth of your prophets. Your prophets are lying to you. God is saying, if you go to war, you are going to die. But the vision that Micaiah said, it was just a picture, a drama that was given for the purpose of saying what Micaiah then said. God never sat with his angelic host to ask a spirit to go and entice up.